Okay, we need a drum roll. And we're not going to get a drum roll if you're fooling with that control arm.
I'm busy.
I see that. I see that. You are very
What's up?
busy over there.
What's up, Chaz?
I'm asking you that. This is a VideoCast, I think.
This is a VideoCast. Yeah, this is actually our first VideoCast since like October.
It's been a long
I think
time.
it's time for season 2.
Yeah.
It's 2013.
So season 2.
Season 2.
Yeah. Number 1.
Yeah, number 1, season 2.
Yeah. And so we have to have a CD available for people, which will all have season 1 on it.
No, they can go on our website and they'll see. Well, actually, I'll make this a new playlist on our website.
Oh.
So you can go to the season 1 playlist with VideoCast 1 through VideoCast 9.0 and all
Yeah.
this sub
Yeah.
8.1, 8.2, blah blah blah, and then there will be a season 2 playlist.
Cool.
So this will be number 1 in the season 2 playlist.
In season 2 playlist. And you keep fooling with that control arm.
Our control arms do this really well. I'm just saying.
Now, is that with the Gerfel-Mergel
that's
on
an
it?
added, yeah, you have to have the Gerfel-Mergel.
Yeah.
But it's an added benefit of the X Factory.
That's right.
design.
Only X Factory you can do this.
This was specifically put in by me when I designed the control arm.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And if I believe that,
I have a bridge.
a bridge to nowhere.
Anyway.
Here we are. Here we are. And
how are you feeling, Chaz?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I am relaxed.
Yeah. And it's the first time I've seen you relaxed in like forever.
It's good, though. It's good. We just came back from vacation.
And where'd we go?
We were in Savannah, Georgia with my sister and her wonderful family.
Yeah, she has two little
kids.
babies.
Jefferson's 3 now. He's not a little baby anymore.
Yeah, he
Alvin's only
boogies
8
around.
months, though, and he's crawling around and causing chaos.
Yeah.
And getting his big brother in trouble.
Yeah, because his big brother does what big brothers do. He smacks the little kid around.
It's fun. It's fun. We had Christmas down there, and then we swung through Nashville. When you come from Savannah, Georgia, up to Toledo, Ohio, it's only about, what, 200, 150 miles?
Out of the way?
Out of the way to go to Nashville.
Yeah.
Where there was the Tennessee Indoor State Championship race.
Mm-hmm. The tie sock.
My old stomping grounds. I don't know how many people know this, but I went to Vanderbilt University in Nashville to get my master's degree. And while I was there for 2 years at school, I raced all the time. My local track was Thunder RC, a tiny little indoor track there in Nashville. And so I have a whole bunch of friends there, you know, guys I knew back then who are still racing, you know. I visited there last year and ran a race, just a club race that they had, but I was on my way through. And so it's good to see all those guys. They kind of, Dan Reno, one of our team guys down there, had told us they were planning this big race, and it coincided with our trip back north. And so we spent Friday evening, Saturday, and Sunday running that and had a grand old time.
We did. We did. Young Chaz made an appearance
Yeah.
and put in 4 consecutive good laps. That's amazing.
It was pretty cool.
That's amazing.
Cool.
And we had, it was such a low-key race. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Because
well, it's funny you say that. They had 137 entries, which isn't the biggest race, obviously, in the world, but that's the biggest race Middle Tennessee has ever had that anyone could remember.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cool to see that region growing. When I was there 2-3 years ago, I mean, we'd struggle to get 40 people for a club race.
Yeah.
You know, 40, 50 entries was a good-sized club race.
Kudos to Robert Durla.
Yeah, Robert Durla has really improved Thunder RC. Kind of this hole-in-the-wall place, but it's nicely lit. It's got good pit tables. They're nice and flat. You can set up your car.
He's making improvements every
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
Every year it gets better.
And anyway, but X Factory had a really good showing, too. Dan Reno, the guy I just mentioned, TQ'd 2-wheel, and he and I had a really good battle. I ended up taking the win. He finished second. I TQ'd in one short course. And what do you say? We had 4 or 5 X60s in the truck main.
Mm-hmm.
Qualified
We had
second and
5
third
X6 squares in the
buggy
main.
And Zach Noya from the 3rd spot on the grid took the win. It was kind of a chaotic main, and I think he just kept his nose clean and just ran. And
oh, he did. For 11 years old,
Yeah,
that kid
yeah.
showed maturity, and he just drove a good, solid race.
Then Russell Thomas, who it's cool because I was pit next to him all week and giving him a lot of help.
No, I was next to him. You were caddy corner.
We were at the same table.
Does anybody out there know what caddy corner means?
Anyway, I was giving him a lot of help and just, you know, okay, you know, do this to your car. Oh, you need a new bulkhead. Just good old chat and help through the weekend. But he finished second in his truck race, and he was pretty stoked about that.
Yeah, it came from 5th on the grid.
And it was a good way. It's funny. The Tennessee race was a good way to finish 2012. Obviously, I did well, but it was a lot of fun. But it's also a great kickoff to the indoor kind of wintertime racing schedule, which is going to be pretty packed coming up here.
Yeah, we got 4 races in 2 months, 4 major races in 2 months coming.
We have like 6 or 7 major races in 2.5 months. It's more than that.
Well, you got races that I don't know about.
Well, all right.
He always keeps secrets from me.
There's the Columbus Midwest Championship.
The Midwinter Championship.
Midwinter Championship at CRCRC. That's always that's kind of the first big race of the year.
But again, it's not at CRCRC.
Well, it's at the Ohio RC Factory, where it's been the last 3 years now, I think. 2 or 3.
3? May have been the year I missed.
2 weeks after that is the Reedy race at West Coast RC. And,
where we hope to unveil Gen 7.0 of the new 4-wheel drive car. And I think that Paul has
on our Facebook page
a chassis here.
Have been clamoring for developments on the 4-wheel. And we've been working hard on our truck, and we have some other projects coming up. But the 4-wheel is going on in the background, guys. Never fear. I have 2 chassis here, some front and rear towers. We've talked in previous VideoCasts about the lightweight work, and you can see that the holes in them to save weight, make it look a little better. It's
Put them on
coming
the
along,
white
guys.
background.
Put them on the white background. There's no white background. This is all dirty.
Well, it is your workbench, but they can see better.
I've been machining some new trans cases for the car. It won't have that standoff. Needs to get cut down a little bit, but so work is continuing, guys, and we hope to have the latest version of it towards the end of the month here. We're building, instead of having just 2 cars, we're going to have 4 of them running, some overseas, some here in the States, so keep your eyes peeled. There are a lot of developments coming.
So anyway, after the Reedy
race, it becomes a little less clear, but there's the J Concepts indoor race in St. Louis, first or second week of February.
And then right after that is Motorama.
There's Motorama in Pennsylvania, towards the end of February. And there's there will be that race in Chicago, Leisure Hours.
The Chi-Town Shootout?
Chi-Town Shootout will be, I think that's the first weekend in
I don't think, has either one of us ever been there?
I was there 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay.
I skipped it last year, but I'd like to make it if I could. And then, of course, there's the Cactus Classic in the middle of March.
Yeah. So that's
big
6 races in 10 or 12 weeks.
Yeah.
So look for us soon at a racetrack near you.
We'll be busy boys.
Say goodbye, Paul.